Shit. Don't matter to me. Okay. Alright, brother. Compared me with a good time. No, brother, we got them dogs.
Yeah, I'm gonna close your share screen.
Why, bro?
I'm gonna go watch it.
Well, you can come back. Nah, brother, I see what you try to do. Nah, bro, you gotta know how to do it. He don't know how to do it. Oh, man, boy.
Yeah,
Some would call it swag.
I wanna ask him, do you wanna start over and try again tomorrow?
When you're good,
yeah,
it's
boy,
not
listen.
an elite wide receiver.
Ain't one thing will piss the nigga off like me. That statement alone.
And we're going to see a couple of examples
Would
of
have
that
had me like
in this one.
this nigga got me fucked up.
Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Miami Hurricanes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. David
Oh yeah, this nigga ain't taking Bob serious. This bitch out here playing T good. The fuck? Alright. There ain't nothing wrong with you. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying. This nigga out here taking this shit as a joke, bro.
This might be Bob here. Bob got a 99, Bob out here.
Hey, don't piss me off today, bro.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position.
That is a fucking...
Might be changing the route. Looking to pass. It's Clinton. Steps away to find some room. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Let's take a minute and talk.
That was gonna be a pick. That was gonna be a pick.
Last year made it to the semifinals. Couldn't finish the
Nigga got muscle cramps.
Find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse? And do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't.
There you go. At least you scored for the first end of the first.
They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. It's complete on the right side. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the flag,
He can't come back, man.
For this offense. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he'll be smacked to the ground. come to the line in the hurry-up. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, Dave.
Oh, we go!
Game circle in the offseason.
Oh, we go! Oh, we
We're
go!
going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's
Let's go, man. Let's fucking go, nigga. Let's go.
Anybody out the gate.
Let's go, bro.
10 teams. We get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Hey, I found me a running back, nigga. I ain't had no running back. I had a freshman out here. That's it.
Handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Clinton. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that is what every single defense wants, man. They got to get those negative plays so you can put them in predictable situations. They gave up some yardage, but that's okay. Getting the sack, now forcing the 3rd and long, gear up the pass rushers, bring in some extra DBs, and try to go get them again.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Scrambling away. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but I think had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw it. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense early in this game on
No,
the
sir,
opening
bro. I
drive. They're
understand.
trying to kind of draw a
No,
line
you try
in
to
the
do. You
sand,
try to
say,
undercut the route,
this is
bro.
who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. To play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second
Just because you playing underneath like that. Mind your business, nigga. Yeah, mind your business, nigga. Oh, man. This is funny.
Backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. It's a fumble on the play. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Penn State! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, that one obviously not how you draw it up. It didn't start off great. Bad ball security. Ball ends up on the floor. But how about Johnny on the spot being there to not just scoop it up, but then shows you the wheels and takes it all the way to the house. An explosive play touchdown. You may never see one like that again.
And the extra point puts them up 7-2. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Looks like he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. offense back onto the field. The best way this offense can say thanks for that 2 spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
Really fun when your defense does that. When they get you back the football and they score some points, Palmer. Put those points up on the board. Usually brag about it, especially defensive. We got more points than you, but good opportunity for this offense to get more.
Yeah, it's you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing right now. I'll tell you, if this offense is able to go down the field and put up a touchdown, this could be a potentially 9 to 10.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Canes line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive
There's no
started
timeouts for
in their
nothing.
opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got
Special
to be
defense
better
gonna
throwing
bring you on
the
it down,
football in
3
those types
scores.
of situations.
It's 4th down and 14, but they're going to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Run out of bounds. About the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. How about that one? 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the 1st down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
On the snap, it's Webb. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run out of the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this 1st half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Clinton. Working that left side now. but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second.
I'm just going
Fires to
brother.
the tight end. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats.
14, Miami 2.
So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Gonna look downfield again. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
This offense has been money on fourth down here in the first half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. He wants to change this route. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Here comes the heat. Hauls it in, the first down and more. At the 20, he's got space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Oregon State overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Beavers tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. They'll toss it to the left. Creates a little space. There he goes. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
To the ground with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to impose their will with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because the first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Guys, let's look big picture Miami. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You got a lot of talent. But there's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon with a start that everybody gets to look at, see how good you are. And that first impression is really big, right? Like, you can start climbing quickly and really get a high marks in people's heads if you can start the season on a great note.
Rides the back on the option to give. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Fakes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw. It's Clinton. On target. Oh, he got loose. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like, it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. They want to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Stokes. He's got it. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
On the direct snap, it's Stokes. Fires to the big fella. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard, we're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
On the direct snap, it's Stokes. Gets it out quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're throwing this ball to the running back out in the flat. That's essentially an extension of a sweep play, right? But the defender there to bring him down for a gain of no yards.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Unloads quickly. Breaks into the open. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's down right at the 17, and the clock will stop to move the chains on the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they'll send out the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. And this one is perfect. And now they take the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Just enough time for one final play in this half. The give on the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Right back to it. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and we have run out of time in the 2nd quarter. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Canes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. which sends the offense back onto the field. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Caught behind the line. It's Poe. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
Second down, he'll throw it. Buys a little time. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Who the fuck is that nigga coming off the edge? Oh my
That
God.
last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Trying to beat him to the left. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
My God.
And when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech
Gotcha,
is usually
man.
pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started the second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Oh, man.
And the Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play.
Oh,
It's 2nd and a
man.
mile. Looking to
Sydney.
Gets it
Quarterback
out.
look good, man. I thought you was going to be ass. You alright, brother? You going to be alright, white boy?
Wanted to go with that one, and they've got
I
enough
thought
for
you
the
was going to
first
be
down.
ass, boy. I was going to talk some
That's why you're
shit.
the offensive coordinator. You've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy
See what you
going.
do.
Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw.
Oh,
deep
it's a
down
good
the field.
game. Oh, shit.
He's so dynamic when he has the
What the fuck
ball.
going
You
on?
saw it right there.
The Nittany Lions are marching down the field.
What this nigga got?
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Poe. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the back. Got room to work. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Adcock. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out route. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Good fucking
They'll run the
play,
screen.
nigga.
He couldn't find
Right,
anywhere
make it
to
feel
go,
good,
and
nigga.
now
Take
it's
the ball.
4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. And he curls that thing just inside the line. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Yeah, I don't.
It's Clinton. Quick strike complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Hurricanes want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Under fire. He's going to take off. Oh, he's got some space. They marked him out of bounds at the 42, and then
Oh my gosh.
These guys aren't cheating. I mean,
He's just Marcus Smart here hitting threes.
football, make big passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense now.
they'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. He wants to take the top off. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Second down. On this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
So James,
So we open the final period with a third down play. Gives it on the option. Touchdown, Hurricanes! They move on top here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. Nice pickup on the return there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Keep it on the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
And the run game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Miami!
Yeah, and we're going to talk about the guy who caught that and returned it for the touchdown. But how about the pressure on the quarterback? You've got to get ways to be physical with him and make him uncomfortable. Nice job hitting him as he's throwing the football. And then, obviously, the interception and 6 points.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started, to come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Toss sweep right. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Grab behind the line. It's Adcock. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out, get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down now upcoming.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on fourth down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical fourth down and execute.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one.
And obviously this offense wants to keep it up. Like, keep the pace going, get as many plays as possible. Maybe eke one more out here before the 2-minute timeout.
Can't get him to the ground. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds him out of the backfield. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Man, that's exactly how you draw it up. You want to drop back. You want to play coverage. You want to make sure you don't give up a big play. You got to lead in the fourth quarter, but it also involves you tackling well and a nice job rallying to the football and making the tackle.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push and ball security, David. That's premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want to load the box, don't be afraid to take a shot.
Back to pass, it's Clinton. Spits it out to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Quarterback making adjustments. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Hall. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. Assuming they can wrap this one up, guys, they've served notice early in the season. Winning a game like this, that this passing game will have to be dealt with.
Yeah, top 10 team, too, because everybody knew the talent they had coming back on offense, the playmakers at the skill positions. And, David, we've seen it early this season. In this game, they've been throwing it all over the yard.
Yeah, but you do want to see it against good
There he goes. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. From the red zone, looking for a space. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Sweet cut there. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Canes are in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Clinton. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Canes. Guess they wanted to make sure they rubbed a little salt in the wound here down the stretch.
Man, it's your job to stop it. Keep playing football. I like it when the offense keeps the foot on the accelerator. It's your job. If you don't like it defensively, do something about it.
Getting set for the point after. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to break this lead. And he's going to bring this one out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Small. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. On the snap, it's Small. And after the short run, the clock hits 0, and we are all wrapped up here. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they were on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher.
Oh no!
To this game, possible upset.
I'm gonna kill.
They made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was
Nigga Tom, we got a quarterback battle. Alright.
We do. We gotta figure it out. You gotta figure it out.
Nah,
37
stop.
points. 37 points. Nasty. Nasty work. Nasty work. Did you see the pick six though? You missed it.
No, I didn't see the pick six.
They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Powell.